So we're trying to see if that other video will process, but we're going to try to make this. So again, we have criminals that come in the internet. They learn how to do all kinds of other things for criminal activity on our things. You know, we don't do criminal things on our things. We don't know how to do those things. I don't do any kind of criminal activity, and even on the internet, I don't know how. You know, I asked my family one time, I asked the bank, I go, what's money laundering? They go, you don't want to know that. I asked because I was reading a brochure. Not because we do that, but, you know, they said, they looked at me like, you know, you're a banker, and from a banking family, and nobody just ever explained it to me. It said something about that people do bad things, but I know we catch people who do that. So this is what they say that too. We don't do criminal things. We just have to know that people do criminal things on our things, and we don't do that. Okay, so I don't like the fact that when I make something, I don't like the fact that we own these things, we invent these things, and the criminals come in and try to kill us with the things and try to take them over. I was okay. That's England. That's for you. Well, remember when I was in England? And I went to Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, and I was asking about a bank account, and I was reading a brochure, and I asked the lady, I said, what's money laundering? Because I really didn't know what it was. And so the bank had the big bank, bigger bank, Royal Bank explained it to me when I got a brochure, a book, and read about it. And I still didn't, and that's how I learned about it. And so we don't do bad things. So we don't like corruption, we like criminal things. So we don't do bad things. So we don't do bad things on our internet. But it's like when or anything. You know, the Americans have invented the demon component. It makes crooked letters and fake things and everything, and we were really mad. We don't want that. It's just what it is. It's a devil thing. Israel invented the internet. We didn't invent anything. It's supposed to say. Remember when the email said and your email didn't go? It should just say that. Not something to do with the devil. This is what it said to you. This is the little extra we're adding today. Anyways, okay, so now we told you we're the king and queen of Yemen. Okay, we always have been. Remember Operation, it was before my husband and I were born this time. That was going to be Shavit night. Operation Magic Carpet. Those Yemenite Jews, and Yemen's very beautiful. And my husband knows that I love it very much. My headdress, my crown, is Yemenite style. Also Kajina doll and all those things. It's a combination of all the crowns that I have that I wear every day. This is my everyday crown. So it's a Yemenite dress. Okay, so all the liars. So everybody from the Middle East knew that this was what it was. We arrested people in Greece, and in 3 years ago, just for Hurricane Hugo, two Beyonce-looking people tried to say that they were tried to say that she was a Yemenite. One said she wasn't a Yemenite. And they killed Israelis. When they were being arrested, they brought them to me. You remember this one? She was all old. She was going to try to kill me. She was a Secret Service agent from America. You know, and the Secret Service agent with her, he shot Israelis. That just brought. She was trying to get to Israel and trying to say she's not me. She was big, tall, and dark. It's not me. See what I'm saying? And so they just told all those lies. But so we're part Yemen and Yemenite, my husband and I. And you know, to be who we are, we have to have all the royal blood that we have in us to be what we are. Like I told you, even Queen Elizabeth had a Chinese blood in her. So that's how come she could be the queen of Hong Kong and queen of China, like she was, because she had that blood in her. We don't set anybody over us that's not of our things. She was Jewish too. There were people when the hands came through the class. They want me to explain that to you too. In Tassinger, Turkey, Auntie Queen Margaret of Denmark, and all the little children, all little children. You know, Prince William out of Denmark, and all the other royal children. And we brought who we were supposed to bring, and who could come, and others. In our family, and because that man saw that, he was running and telling George Bush that different places he would not, because he knew it was real. He wouldn't tell, and George Bush did something to that man. And so, because he brought some old sculptor from a pagan sculptor to erect a statue, he was trying to do something, and it wasn't what happened. We don't erect statues like that. Neither does Turkey. So we just want to tell you that too. Nobody with us is pagan. And George was trying to say that he's not anything. He was a really bad man who tried to do things to us. And he was German and a Fuhrer. Okay, so now we just want to say it to you too. Now, we've always been the king and queen of Yemen. And we're the king of Saudi Arabia, the first visible king and queen, and that you know that we're Jewish. Everybody was just trying to tell you that our Saudi royal family was Jewish. They tried to tell you that, and we told you. And everybody else is trying to tell you too. Just like they were trying to tell you that Auntie Queen Margaret of Denmark was Queen Margaret of Denmark. You know she's Jewish. In Denmark, you see all the stars, Megan Davids, and so you know that. And they're trying to tell you that Auntie Queen Elizabeth of England was Jewish. You know, there are sites that popped up, and they told you that too. So now, we just wanted to tell you that. Okay, now, I think that's about it right now for what we're going to say. We have something else that's kind of really important to tell you. Oh, okay, also, the bank, okay? I was really mad because one day I went to the ATM, and the personal account of the World Bank. I went to the ATM, and I withdrew $20. But when I went to check my account, it didn't take it out. So I told the lady at the bank, I said, look, I said, I just took $20 out of, how come it didn't register? And no, because then the secret criminals were trying to do stuff to us. I just knew they were doing stuff to us, everything. I had some memory. So I did something to try to make them just let me, you know, don't, because I don't want this account if you're stealing like that. And make everything all haywire and all this money, but I know that we have a lot, because we're the International Monetary Fund. And we're also the World Bank. We're the largest depositors as people and animals and money and land and things, because we have the most countries, and we have a very, very beautiful and very, very large kingdom. Mr. Robinson was trying to help the bad people to steal our things. He was with Bush. See what I'm saying? He was. And he said something really dirty, that it was like ancestral with his daughter, that he would do something with her to make her get her citizenship in countries. He would give her a baby himself. It's not correct. Give it to her, so I did all those things. So I just want to say that to you too. Now, there's one more thing I want to talk to you about today. It's before Shabbat, and it's about that asteroid. Okay? In Israel, in 2006, I had a vision, and not everybody else around me had a vision, because when I looked up, everybody around me, all the security have their kippahs on and their prayer books. We know it's inevitable, okay? The asteroid, because it mentions it in the book of it mentions it in the Bible, okay, in the Old Testament, about Magog. And so we know that it's going to happen, and the bad people don't escape. Okay, so we're going to go into the next video and speak a little bit more about that.